Hello, everybody. This is Matt, and I am here to explain what happened to the Christmas specials that I attempted to do. Basically, hold on. I'll cut this part out. So, to put this simply, there were two Christmas specials. There was the original one, which was longer and, scripted and probably even better. And then there was the replacement one, which it was kind of the usual, typical Don't Hunt Me Matt style thing, using one of the characters for it. So, here's the story with the original one. The original one took place in Pleasantville, which is a town for, Christmas treat-like, villagers or Christmas treat-like characters that lived in this town. And then basically a storyteller, which was eventually revealed to be Mr. Crumbles, which is a kooky character. I'll put it on the screen right now. A list of characters and casts, that was, going to be in this Christmas special. But unfortunately, I did not have enough time for it, which I'll also explain why. So basically how this story went was, it was, granting the wishes of the characters, and then they get it not in the way they expected type of stuff. I also included a VeggieTales like song in it, and basically I just didn't have enough time to make it. And unfortunately, the replacement Christmas special was actually shorter, and it was shorter and took less time, but even then, that was not enough to get the Christmas special done for the Christmas, day. So basically, I'll just go over it, the whole script of the original Christmas special, then I'll talk about the replacement Christmas special and why and what happened. So basically, it reveals, first it starts off with the narrator, telling about the Christmas story, and then it transitions into Pleasantville, which is, like I said earlier, a town full of, Christmas treat-like people. Christmas treat-like characters. So, Mr. Crumbles is the cookie character, Sweet Cane is the candy cane character, Ginger Man is the gingerbread character, Miss Milk is the female, kind of like that fashionista type of character that, doesn't care about anything but, things and, makeup, you get the idea. And Mayor Nick, who is the mayor of Pleasantville, which also reveals to be Saint Nick. That's why I named the mayor Mayor Nick, because it's Saint Nick under, a disguise. And Mayor Nick would host, I guess you could call it announcements. To announce things and stuff. And yeah, that's basically it. But there's also another character, which was Mr. Crumbles' father, Chipper. That's his name. He's basically a delinquent that always ends up in jail and shit. But this time he kind of spent jail in Christmas. So Mayor Nick visited Chipper. And, Chipper was closed off, didn't say anything. But Mayor Nick gave him, just gave him kind words. Specifically saying, I know things are hard for you, but look forward to tomorrow for me, okay? And then continues on with the narrator. And this is where it gets interesting. At the beginning, the characters kind of state what they wish for. In this case, I believe it was Mr. Crumbles and Ginger Man that wished for more snow. And then Sweet Cane and Miss Milk wished for more things. Sweet Cane wished for a new sled, and Miss Milk wished for, basically, she didn't express it directly, but she wanted more things. She's like that rich type of thing. She wants more things. So cut to the, I guess where we left off. It turns into a dream world, where all of these characters collectively dream about what they got. And, they do. So the reporter, it starts off in this dream world, the reporter, this mall called the Dollar Mall, where it opens and it's free. And obviously, Sweet Cane and Miss Milk are very happy about this. But, the reporter also said there's going to be a blizzard, a really big one. And, Ginger Man and Mr. Crumbles, they're obviously happy about that. So, as you can see, things are going in their favor. And then it cuts to, I guess it just turns into a scene of Miss Milk and Sweet Cane entering the Dollar Mall, because everything is free. That's also what the, reporter said. Everything in that mall is free. Anything you want. So, and then, it cuts to, Mr. Crumbles and Ginger Man preparing for the blizzard and ready to play in it. However, this is where things kind of turn. So in Miss Milk and Sweet Cane, who are in the Dollar Mall closes. So obviously the lights turn off, it gets dark, and yeah, they're kind of lost. Now, Mr. 27, he makes an appearance here because he's behind the counter. So, or the cashier, counter. So, and it also like cuts to Ginger Man and Mr. Crumbles, who are basically putting Ginger Man is having doubts, but Mr. Crumbles, kind of said, "Oh, come on, we took 2 hours to put on jackets. You're coming under the weather. You're coming whether you like it or not." Now, this is where the song comes in, the coldness song, that's what it was called, where it, obviously, like it starts off song, and then I'll probably put it in this video right here, because I do have the beginning parts of both the Christmas special, the original, and the replacement one, so I'll show them here. So yeah, when the song is done, when the song takes a dark turn, basically Miss Milk and Sweet Cane, they die from the monster within the the Dollar Mall, and then Mr. Crumbles and Ginger Man, they freeze to death in the blizzard. So, and then it goes back to the real world. Mayor Nick does another announcement about a Christmas party extravaganza. Now, this is the part where I use O Come Emmanuel from VeggieTales: A Star of Christmas. At the end of VeggieTales: A Star of Christmas, this is kind of the ending that was inspired by it, or basically kind of like took from it. I'm gonna be honest. It was definitely inspired by it, but it was like kind of like the same ending. So sorry, my brain is just short-circuiting. Basically, the citizens wanted to visit, Chipper, Mr. Crumble's father in prison, to celebrate Christmas with. And, "Oh Come Emmanuel," yeah, that song plays while that happens. So, and then it ends off with Mayor Nick, going on his sleigh with reindeer, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. And then after that, the narrator, gets revealed to be the older Mr. Crumbles. And basically, there's this book with this cover on it, and I'd rather not talk about it. I actually kind of revealed the name of this this divinity in the Christmas special replacement. Now, that was it. That was it for the Christmas special original. Now, to get to the Christmas special replacement. So why did I replace the original? Because I thought I didn't have enough time to make the original Christmas special, so I decided to work on a Christmas special replacement. However, not that I know this would get canned, because basically I kept losing motivation and doing other stuff during this time, and I want to get into that after I explain the Christmas special replacement. So, in this Christmas special replacement, I don't have a name for this teacher character, but it was basically like a Don't Hum Me Matt episode, but with Christmas theme. Basically, Mr. Crumbles is, relaxing in his home, his room, his living room, but then he realizes he has nobody to celebrate with because his father is in in prison. This character comes out, claims to be their friend. You all know how that turns out. It's a Don't Have Me Scared / Don't Have Me Matt-esque episode. You know how that turns out. I'll also share the song here as well. So, yeah. There's that. I have the entire soundtrack of the original Christmas special, so I'll place it in here too. So, yeah, so that's kind of what happened with the Christmas special replacement, because I thought I was going to make it in time, and no, it's not. As of recording, it's the 22nd, and I don't have enough. I don't have enough time to make it. So that's what happened. Now, why? Why did this happen? Why did both of these projects get scrapped? Why didn't I have enough time? Now, the original Christmas special, I did work on them. However, drama happened. Now, I'm going to take the fall for this because I made these videos, I took my time on these videos, And basically these were big time wasters. Well, as for Rai, no, not really, but because that was important to get out. But for the iHeart thing, it was kind of like in vain, because eventually I had to unlist it because me and iHeart made up. So I wasted all my time and energy on these drama videos. And the worst part about this is the effects of these drama videos and the responses of it. I felt drained, motivationally drained, to the point where I just didn't have motivation at all to work on the Christmas specials. So that's why this drama also affected, another drama, and, that drained me as well. And throughout throughout the whole month, I did not have any motivation to work on the Christmas special, the original and the replacement. And because of that, I did not have enough time to complete either of them. So that's truly what happened, unfortunately. But not all hope is lost, because I still have the soundtrack and the uncut things, the things that I have rendered, and so I'm gonna put them all in here, and so that's kind of what happened. However, not all hope is lost. I am doing a stream and spot remixes for this Christmas. However, I think I am getting one done. I'm not sure if I can get another one done, but hopefully I can. But so far, it's just one. I'm sorry, guys, if this is lackluster, because motivation, drama, and all that shit has really affected this. And I'm kind of sad myself that these didn't come into fruition. But at the end of the day, there is some things that come out of this, and some things are better than nothing. So go ahead, sit back, relax, and enjoy the uncut and unreleased Christmas specials and Sparks remix, a Sparks remix that I made. So enjoy.
Hello, parents and children of all ages. I have heard you are interested in the story of Pleasantville and their Christmas. Well, certainly the people of Pleasantville have a story to tell. Once upon a Christmas, there was a town far, far away by the name of Pleasantville. It's a magical place full of winter wonder and, of course, pleasant people.
Christmas is snow! I love snow!
I can't wait to have a new sled!
I agree with Bubbles! More snow!
Ready to mind where you cast that snow. This is quite costly, you know.
Oh, I can't imagine, miss. I would keep my new sled safe from danger.
Today, the holiday cheer. I always love this day. If I had anyone to celebrate it with. What's the point? If you don't have anyone for Christmas, why even bother celebrating it at all?
That is a certainly good question there, my friend. But it doesn't have to be this way.
Who are you?
Oh, I am just your friend.
My friend? Really?
Of course. You always have to have someone to celebrate Christmas with. Now, let's get into the jolly spirit and forget about your sulking. A lonely heart is not speaking while lonely no more. A lonely heart is not speaking while lonely no more. Don't you see? You won't be alone. Hello, parents and children of all ages. I have heard you are interested in the story of Pleasantville and their Christmas. Well, certainly the people of Pleasantville have a story to tell. Once upon a Christmas, there was a town far, far away by the name of Pleasantville. It's a magical place full of winter wonder and, of course, pleasant people.
Christmas is snow. I love snow.
I can't wait to have a new sled.
I agree with Crumbles. More snow.
Pray, do mind where you cast that snow. This is quite costly, you know.
Oh, I can't imagine, miss. I would keep my new sled safe from danger.
Hello. Today, we are all here to celebrate Christmas in the truest way, not through gifts or greed, but through love and kindness. And so, That is a pleb toy body. I heard tons of 80 plus 1. No more, no less, no takebacks, no unicars, no reverses, nothing. Two monkey on my bed. Do bad, 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 do bad. Thank you for being here and being the people of my town. I couldn't ask for anyone better. I love you all. Hey, Chipper. I know things are hard for you, but look forward to tomorrow. For me, okay?
The people of Pleasantville were lost about the meaning of Christmas. Mr. Crumbles and Ginger Man were focused on the usual cold and snowy weather, while Sweet Cane and Miss Milk were too focused on their own wants instead of needs, thinking that new and shiny stuff can replace the love in their heart. But they will all soon realize that Christmas is more than that.
Welcome to your local news, where pleasant is the word. Today, the Dollar Mall has opened within your area. Take everything to your heart's content. No charge, no fee, and all for free. Woo, boy, looks like winter is truly going to hit Pleasantville. We're talking about inches of snow, maybe even feet. And so, that concludes it. In my opinion, go to the mall first, then huddle up to your home and prepare for a big snowfall. Reporter out.
Oh, the anticipation for the Dollar Mall is simply divine! Everything grabbies! Imagine your new drawer. Imagine your new socks. Imagine your new silverware. Imagine a new clock. Imagine your new lavender couch. Imagine a white vanity. Imagine a new leather coat. Imagine what you could be.
A new sled is all I ask, and maybe even more things. Cause that's what Christmas is about, and nobody can convince me. I can imagine what I look like 10 years away from now. Cause that's what Christmas is about. Nobody can convince me.
Imagine
I can,
that's you.
I can, I can't wait for the Dollar Mall.
Woo, boy! I can't wait to run around in feet of snow! That's me, the Muffin Man!
You're not a muffin. You're a gingerbread man.
Oh, well, I guess that's how the cookie crumbles.
Stuff Mart, Stuff Mart. Stuff Mart, Stuff Mart. Stuff, Mart, Mart. Mart, stuff. Big stuff, big Mart. Lots of stuff, lots of Mart. La 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 la. Lots of love. Lots of love, lots of love, lots of love. Stuff, Mart.
closing for the day. No exceptions. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
This is utterly scandalous! I dare say it's high time I initiated legal proceedings against this establishment. My modest desire was merely for a new, accrued, cropped, and luxurious downy jacket crafted from the most immaculate materials.
I don't think I'm worried about things now. I'm more worried of the dark.
A touch of obscurity is inconsequential. Come, let us discover our egress.
Maybe it's just me, but maybe it's not a good idea to be out there. It looks bad. Oh, come on. We took 2 hours to put on jackets. You're coming whether you like it or not.
Lost in the fog, way to where? Lost in faith, or who's been there? Lost in the fog, this isn't fair. Lost from grace, are you scared? Do you know where your heart is? Maybe this for the letter. Do you know where your heart is? So why does it feel so cold? Maybe he didn't abandon you, you abandoned him. Maybe he didn't stop loving you, you have sinned. Repent before it's too late. Repent before it's too late. Lost in the darkness, maybe it's too late. Lost in the darkness, you have sealed your fate. Lost in the darkness, maybe it's too late. Lost in the darkness, you have sealed your fate. Lost in the darkness, maybe it's too late. Lost in the darkness, you have sealed your fate. Lost in the darkness, maybe it's too late. Lost in the darkness, you have sealed your fate.
Before we begin our Christmas party extravaganza, I just want to honor the misfortuned.
Mayor Nick,
Yes, Mr. Crumbles?
before we start the party, can we do one thing first?
Of course.
Merry Christmas, Dad.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
And so, the people of Pleasantville realized that Christmas wasn't about what to get. It's about giving. helping the suffering, just like God would have liked.
Today, the holiday cheer. I always love this day. If I had anyone to celebrate it with. What's the point? If you don't have anyone for Christmas, why even bother celebrating it at all? That is a certainly good question there, my friend. But it doesn't have to be this way.
Who are you?
Oh, I am just your friend.
My friend? Really?
Of course. You always have to have someone to celebrate Christmas with. Now, let's get into the jolly spirit and forget about your sulking. A lonely heart is nothing to a lonely no more. A lonely heart is nothing to a lonely no more. Don't you see? You won't be alone. You're my friend now, and that settles this score. Hark said the angels, "Oh come Emmanuel." Hark said the angels, "Oh come Emmanuel." Oh, thy He has come and set you free. A lonely heart is nothing to a lonely no more. A lonely heart is nothing to a lonely no more. I'm your new friend, so it takes away. I'm your new plaything. I'm your new friend, so it takes away. I'm your new plaything.
Wait, plaything? No, you're my friend.
Exactly the same thing.
Wait, what?
We've grown accustomed to mistreatment. We've shown selfishness, apathy, and greediness. We've grown accustomed to mistreatment. We've shown selfishness, apathy, and greediness. Naughty list. Oh, no
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
So, how was it? Well, I can certainly sense, and some, and if not most of you, are disappointed that none of this came to fruition. Trust me too. I'm on the same boat. Other than that, you at least got something, which is definitely better than nothing. Not all hope is lost, and that's my Christmas gift to you. So, I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's it, everybody!